Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Taqwa Wealth. Track your household spending for the next life. So the problem we're trying to solve is I realize that all the existing personal finance and expense tracking apps focus on your wealth in this world only. There are, for example, the wallet app and also the budget tracker app will help you track your finance, how much you're spending, how much you're saving, and where you're spending your money on. But that is all for this dunya, and none of them help me with the hereafter. But I want to focus on my hereafter as well. I want to check whether I'm spending, how much I'm spending on halal and ethical products or companies, and also I want to check if my donation I want to check how much am I donating as opposed to spending for myself and my family. And none of the solutions so far help me with that. So the solution is I want to see my spending. I want to see where my spending goes to in terms of many aspects. For example, in terms of riba versus non-riba, how much am I spending on riba items and versus non-riba items, or boycott versus non-boycott, or donation versus non-donation. I want to see over time and also as of today as well. Um, um, and a good example is the Palestine boycott campaign. Starting from a few years ago, a lot of people have been more serious with boycotting Israel over the issue with Gaza and Palestine in general. I feel that, for example, even myself, I feel that I'm boycotting more. I'm more serious in my boycott. But how do I know really that I am more serious, or I'm making more impact? So I need to see the data. I want to see how much am I spending over time, and how much of them my spending goes to boycott companies or versus non-boycott companies. And I want to see the data. So how it works is we need to enable users to connect their bank accounts to the system, and there's so many existing aggregators for this purpose, where you just connect your bank account with these aggregators, and then our system can load the transactions daily. And once we have the transactions, then we can do all the labeling and also the calculation of the allocation. And once we've done the allocation and the labeling and calculation in our system, we can just display the charts to the users. And the charts can be in many forms. You can display pie charts, you can display a time series, and yes, for multiple purpose. And the part that needs AI is the labeling. So for now, we can do it manually, but in order to scale, we need an AI to give us a good guess of what a transaction refers to. For example, when I buy from Amazon, or when I buy from a supermarket, there's a certain certain pattern to the transaction name, and using this pattern, AI can help me guess, oh, this transaction ID refers to the merchant Aeon or merchant Amazon, for example. In more detail, yes, once the user has connected their accounts and uploaded all the transactions, we can map the transaction to the merchant, and each merchant has their own label in terms of the campaign. For example, is it a boycott company or is it a no boycott company? And we can even further group this in more detail. For example, boycott level 1, boycott level 2. But that is a detail that we can discuss in the future. But for now, that's the idea, and this is where we need AI. So the plan right now is just to discuss the idea, gather feedback from people, and in terms of development, it has started, but I need to spend more time on it and also find more contributors to help me with it. That's all. Thank you very much.